The main problem that I have is not only my problem. I'm living in a dust streets of township here with poor people, with people that are concerned with the government, with people that are talking, sitting down and talking about the government, with people that they are poor, they're losing jobs all over the country, especially at this time of the corona epidemic outbreak. But now it seems like the government is also very reckless with the lives of the people and the security of jobs. My main concern right now that I'm going to talk about today, I'm going to focus on the issue of the companies that are producing tobacco that are closed around the country. These companies that are producing tobacco, when they are closed, most of poor people who are working in that industry, they're losing jobs. Okay, I don't mind with the people that are the owners of the industry. But I'm talking mostly about the people that have been hired and they make a living out of the salaries that they're getting from that job. And they are now going to suffer and be hungry at home, sitting with their children, not knowing what to give them when they are hungry. And the crime is going to increase. And the girls' children and the girls' youth is going to be exposed to do the wrong things and exposed to people who are criminals and who wants to do some criminal activity or wrong things to them and claiming that they are assisting them or helping them at somehow. And the trafficking of children, it happens, takes place at that time when people are in desperate because of hunger. A government is not thinking for the people. Now I'm talking to the government. You, government of South Africa. You, Bheki Cele. You, Mama Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma. You, Baba Mkhize. I'm talking to also the president himself, uMatamela. Hey, Baba, you are ripping the country apart. You are ripping the country to rakas. I don't know how to put it. But please, listen to the people. Listen to the people and do what the people want. It's not you who's supposed to think for the people and give the people what you think is suitable for the people. Do what the people want. Give the people what they want. The people are poor here. Before 1994, people's states of living was in this poor margin. Even now, it's still the same. We understand you brought the RDPs, but how many you brought and how many you did not yet? Now, the problem here, if you're shutting the industry of tobacco, you are actually shutting the jobs down. And the tobacco itself is made up of leaves, which leaves are organic leaves, herbs, which are cropped and planted from the soil. There's no harm with that. The problem there is when the cigarette is created, there's an inclusion of a nicotine, and that nicotine is made up of drugs. They're combining cleaning drugs and cleaning chemicals. And those chemicals, they do a drug called nicotine. That is why a person is end up getting a craving and addicted for smoke all the time. It's craving for a smoke and smoking constantly because now it's having that drug which is made out of the cleaning material. Okay? That is called a nicotine, which is a dangerous drug that is within the smoke. That is why people dying of cancer, because that's a drug that is being created which is affecting the lungs of a person who is smoking and get cancer. Okay, that is a problem here. We have a problem of nicotine. Now, why you don't remove nicotine? Why you don't remove a nicotine and leave a smoke, which is a tobacco, an organic, a clean smoke? Why don't you do that? You can even include marijuana if you can. But you won't do that. You know why you don't do that? It's because you don't want to deal with a drug issue. You want to You want to deal with issues that will affect other poor people unnecessarily. You are now harming everybody, which is you don't focus to the real problem. The criminal here is a tobacco that kills people. Sorry, it's not a tobacco, it's a nicotine that kills people. The criminal here is a nicotine that is within a tobacco, which is included in the tobacco. It's a man-made chemical material. It's a man-made chemical material. It's not an organic thing. Okay? A nicotine. So, deal with the nicotine. Deal with the drug. Take out the drug, leave a smoke. Okay? Because if you leave a smoke, you leave the leaves. You leave the herb. You leave the organic crop that has been turned into a smoke so that people can smoke. That's how it is. So, the problem now, we're having the issue and challenge about drugs in South Africa. Firstly, you don't deal with a drug that is within a smoke, which kills people. And then you don't deal with drugs as nyaube in general in the country. You don't deal with drugs. Drug is killing people left and right and center. It's killing young people left and right and center. You are not shutting down nyaube gangs and people who are selling, facilitating the drug. You don't do that. But you are able to shut everybody at home because of a flu called corona. Yes, we understand corona is dangerous. But we've been having a drug problem in South Africa way before corona came into shores. So you don't deal with that. That is the main thing. People dying of drugs. People get robbed, raped, and things are getting stolen, and some people are ending up going to jail for petty reasons, petty issues. Because, and imagine, when people are coming from jail, remember now that they are no longer going to be hired anyway because they have criminal cases. And these are the young people that I'm talking about. These are the people that will need to set up a brighter future for themselves. But you are not dealing with drugs. The drugs are damaging the black community, especially young black community in South Africa, for a long time. And in the era of ANC governance, these things come in the era of ANC governance. And a black government is not dealing with a problem that destroys the black communities. Why are you doing that? Instead, you're shutting down the industry that helps the black poor to get work. Why are you doing that? Can you please address the problems? Don't address your issues, which benefits you at some point. Because now it seems like you are now closing down this industry of tobacco, and you don't care whatever is going to cost, whatever harm is going to cost to the economy, because you know that you have a 5G deal which gives you billions of dollars from the IMF and the American government, that you are going to go about and make sure that you are shutting that void which may be created in the economy. So it seems like that. Can you please be a government of the people by actions, not by words? Deliver, please.